So, we're going to try to take this backhoe off for the very first time ourselves. Here's the thing. You can watch 100 videos on how to do this, but until you do it yourself, you don't have any experience for yourself. I call that pre-education. So, here's the thing about this. We've never done it before, and we have to get this off. And again, you know, videos. You're always watching videos of people that know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They've done it 100 times, and they make it look easy. And it very well may be easy, but I just don't know. And the dogs are having a great time this morning, running all over God's green earth. But we're going to give it a try. I watch. Huh? He's right under your feet.
Oh.
So I've watched a couple videos, and I've read the directions, and we're going to give her a try. So, the first thing we got to do is turn on the engine and set the parking brake, from what I understand. So let's do that. So it's in neutral. It does have a glow plug light indicator. We've never done this before. I need to pull forward. Let the bucket back down. I don't know if releasing the hydraulic pressure up here is required. I think so far so good. I might have went a little past 6 or 8 inches. But we gotta relieve the hydraulic pressure. So the hydraulic pressure has been relieved. And then we take we lost a little fluid. Hook those together. From what I understand, you gotta hook these together. Yeah, it's really hard to... Did they snap together? Well, we'll know in a second if fluid starts squirting out. I think it snapped together. I think that's it. Let's see. Let me pull up a little further. know that is snapped together all the way. I don't know if this is snapped together all the way, and I know that it has to be snapped together all the way. It seems to be. Release the pressure. Oh. I think they need to give you a little more line. It is not all the way together. It may look like it's all the way together, but it's not. And it's a pain in the butt, at least when you're doing it for the first time. Holy cow! I know nobody wants to see my. So that is one tough cookie. I think these people snapping together this rear hydraulic, it looks like it's snapped together, but it's not. I think they're all faking it. You know, they make it look so easy on the video. I don't have weak hands. But buddy, this sucker is tough. It has to be in a perfect alignment. Now it's seated there. Now it is locked in. I know for a fact it's locked in. Them people on them videos, I bet you some of them are faking it. Because that sucker is tough. I mean, you know, it may look locked in, but if it's just off angle by just a wee little bit, that collar, it's not locked together. So you've really got to double check that, and I'm glad I was looking kind of close at it. It just didn't seem like it went together too easy, in other words. And indeed it wasn't together at all. That's what made it look easy. But I have no doubt I'll get better at it. We'll be hooking this back up later, but we got to mow this muddy area. So the next one is removing this loader bucket so that we reduce the weight of the tractor so we can mow the back area without sinking into the ground. So we'll get to doing that in part 2. hydraulic pressure. And this one does have a third function on it. Those two hoses up there. Oh. Well, so far this is easier than a backhoe. Let's see, so this one seems like the easiest to get to. Put the plug on that lesson. And then that one seems like the next easiest to get to. And then this one seems like the next easiest to get to, the black.
They're going to knock that camera over.
Well, you definitely, I'm glad I put a rag in there. This thing gets dirt on it. That one in there. And then the bottom one, the yellow. Put its little cover on.
The black one fell off.
And that goes on there. And the red one came off, or maybe I didn't put it on. And then the black one.
So do you have to unhook the third function?
Yep. So maybe it just, I'll just put it there for at the moment. Now this doesn't have a cap. That's just marked green and red.
Well, is the hoses marked? Oh, I see.
These goofy caps don't like staying on. I can tell you that. Now, how hard is it to make a cap that stays on? So the little green one goes at the bottom. And then the orange one goes on the top. So,
Wesson, what are you doing? Get out of there!
there we have it. We've lightened the load so we can mow in the mushy area. So, I'm going to do that, and then we'll come back here in a little while, and we'll try to reconnect everything in reverse. That ought to prove to be interesting all by itself.
Don't you have to do the other side?
Like I said, it's a whole nother matter when you're watching somebody that's done it 100 times, and they make it look easy. But I'm a newbie, so it's my turn to learn the lessons. And hopefully, maybe make a few people feel better that are also newbies too and have to work through the dilemmas. We'll get to mowing.